This is a circular knitting loom. It's used to knit small items like hats and scarves. People usually knit items with one type of yarn, but it's possible to use these looms to produce items with multiple colors using a technique called fair isle knitting. To produce patterns in this way, a knitter has to read a pattern and wrap their two yarns around corresponding pegs. This process is time-consuming and has a high potential for errors. To eliminate these struggles, we have developed eLOOMinate, a tangible and embodied knitting loom interface that guides the crafter through a pattern row by row. The knitter wraps their yarn according to the LEDs on the loom and presses the button to advance to the next row. We believe this device provides a more efficient crafting experience. After wrapping several rows, the crafter also hooks the yarn over the pegs to form the loops of the fabric. The fabric starts to build up on the inside of the loom. In addition to fair isle patterning, the LEDs can be used to indicate types of stitches to knit. Here the purple pegs indicate to knit a stitch, and the teal pegs are for purl stitches. Users can connect their loom to the computer and use the software to design their own patterns to download to the loom. Users can choose two colors for the lights on the loom, determine how many stitches wide and tall the pattern will be, and draw on the canvas to design their pattern. While designing, the user can alternate between viewing the entire repeating pattern, a zoomed-in view of the swatch, as well as a three-dimensional preview of how the pattern would look on a hat. By clicking on the suggestion button, the user can see a random pre-designed pattern that they can use or even modify by drawing in the canvas. Users can continually change the colors as well as the number of stitches and rows. When finished, the user clicks Send to eLOOMinate to download their design to the loom. If the loom remains connected to the computer, the loom will communicate the row count to the software, so the knitter can see a visualization of their progress. If desired, the loom may also be disconnected from the computer and powered by a wall outlet, since the pattern is saved in the memory of the microcontroller. Additionally, if the user is not near a computer, they can plug the loom into a wall outlet and design a pattern using the loom itself. The knitter would use one button to count how many stitches wide their pattern is, then press the other button to confirm. They would repeat this process with the number of rows. After setting the dimensions, the buttons change colors so the user can key in the pattern for every row.